What's up, bros? Welcome back to Mr. Hawkins' channel, and today we will take a look into how we can make our own item and import it into Minecraft. This is Mr. Hawkins speaking, and you're watching episode 2 of Mr. Hawkins' modding series. So, bros, let's just get right into it, okay? I'll just explain a bit on how I will do these tutorials. What I will do, if it is short codes, I will write it and I will explain it, because I want to teach you guys how these codes are working, so you don't need to watch my videos over and over and over and over again, so that you actually learn something and just not copying my code. I will have my codes down in the description, of course, so you can just copy it, but I want to know, or I want you guys to know what you're doing. I want you to understand what you're doing. Okay, so what you will start with is going into your client. We will not mod the server right now, but we will do that later. So client first, go into source, srsc, and then down to your net Minecraft src for source, net Minecraft source. Okay, so now you can see all of these things in here, and that's basically all the blocks and block loading generators, everything is in here. So what you will need to do in here, you will make our mod class. So we'll right click, hit new, go down to your class, and here you will call it mod underscore, very important, mod underscore. I don't know why you have to do this, but it seems that you just have to. So mod underscore and the name of the class. The name of the class, you can probably just have it to whatever you want. I'm just gonna call this YouTube tutorial, YTT. Yeah, YouTube tutorial. So it's mod underscore YTT. Stands for YouTube tutorial. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, I would like to take this bracket down a step. So I have it down here. Okay, public class mod YTT extends base mod. I think we need to have capital B and a capital M. Things like that is very important. Be sure to do exactly as I do. I'll just copy my code, of course, but it's really sensitive. The coding are really sensitive. It's a capital and it's a non-capital. It's really, how can I say it, sensitive. It's the best way I can say it. So be sure to do as I do. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is add a item, basically. So it's going to delete and hit enter to make a little space there. So now I want to add public item, no, public static final item with a capital I, and then you want the name of it to be whatever you want it. We are just going to call this shiny diamond. Diamond. Shiny diamond. Item shiny diamond equals new item shiny diamond. I have to say, yeah. And you want to have two brackets. In these two brackets, you want the item ID. So you want to make sure that the ID is not already taken. The most usual IDs that I have is 5000. 5000 is not taken, and I usually takes 5000, and my next item I choose 5001, and the next item 5002, 5003, 5004. So just so you know that. You can't have the same item ID. Then your game will crash, and your mod will not be compatible with other mods that uses the same ID. Not idea, but ID. Okay, so after the item ID, you want to have a period, and then set item name, capital I, capital N, set item name, and then a couple of brackets, and a couple of quotes. And in here, you can, this is, doesn't really have to, how can I explain this? In here, you can have whatever you want, basically. Like this. But your next item cannot have the same. So if I call this A, I can call the next one B, but I can't call this A and the next A. That will make the game crash, I guess. I've never tried it out, but I usually just take the item name, so shiny diamond, and at the end you will have a semicolon to finish it off. Okay, so after you've done this, we want to add ourselves a public void load and a couple of brackets. Okay, so in this you can take one down and one bracket, hit enter, and it will make a new bracket for you at once. Okay, so now we're going to name the shiny diamond. You will see that we have a couple of errors now. Do not care about them, okay? We will fix these errors later on. Okay, so now we want the name of it, shiny diamond, and dot icon. It should pop up by itself, but I took a capital H as well. So dot icon, like you can see there, icon index pops up automatically. This Eclipse already have a lot of built-in functions, so it will recognize things. It's really easy and it makes our modding life easier. Okay, so equals mod loader dot add capital O override. I'm sorry. Yeah, couple of brackets, couple of quotes, and in here you want to take slash GUI slash items.png. I'll explain what this does in a second. A space, a colon, no, a comma, and a couple of brackets again, and a space, I'm sorry. And in here you want to have slash items slash, and I want to call this sh for, no, st for shiny diamond dot png. You can call this whatever you want to, but this is paths. Now you need to this you want to have anyway. GUI items.png, because yeah, let me just finish this off with a semicolon. I can easier explain this when I go into my moddings folder. So this is my moddings folder. Open it up, and if I go into bin Minecraft, you can see I already have items. Oh, I did already make it. How delightful. I didn't know that. So basically what you want to do here is to add a new folder. By right clicking new folder, or just click up here, new folder, and call it items. Why? Well, because you made this items. You don't have to have items, you can call it mod too. But then the folder in here needs to be named mod. So I need to rename this to mod. But I'm going to keep myself with item. Items. There we go. What this does is that it actually overrides, or it puts this texture, that SD texture that you just verified, into the items, because this already exists inside Minecraft. So it will just find a open spot for my texture inside items, so that Minecraft can actually load it in game. I hope what I'm saying actually makes sense to you. Again, if you have any troubles, just don't hesitate. Give me a private message. Add me on Skype if your problem needs my attention really fast. If you can't wait, you can add me on Skype. I will have my Skype name in the description below, so you can add me there if you want to. Or else you can just leave a comment and I will answer it as fast as possible. Okay, so let's carry on. Now we will name our item. So mod loader dot add name. You can just take the first string there. So the variable 1 will be our item's name, that is shiny diamond. Remember the capital things. So we need a pair of quotes, and this will be our in-game name. So I will call this shiny space diamond. Finish off with a semicolon. There we go. Now we have named it, so now it actually has a name inside the game. But you see, we still have some errors up here, and I don't like errors. I don't like them at all. So just make a space here, and you want to take public string with a capital S. I do hope I remember right. And then get version and a couple of brackets. Version. There we go. And then we want to add a bracket and return a couple of brackets, now a couple of quotes, and 1.4.7. This needs to be finished up with a semicolon as well. We still have one error, but we'll fix that later. So what we now have done, we have made this class extend the base mod. The base mod is in here. Base mod. That is the mod loader thing, I can say. And we created our item by taking a public static final item and made it a new one. New item shiny diamond. And the public void load will actually just load everything we define down here. It will load in game. So we define that this shiny diamond has its icon index inside here. We'll just add this in here. I hope what I'm saying actually makes sense, that I'm not confusing you. And here we just basically adds a name. It's really simple. Modloader.add name and the scripting name of it, and then the in-game name. Then we need to make a string version to get the current version we are working with, so that modloader knows it. So then we just have to take the public string get version and return it to current version. My current version is 1.4.7. Okay. I guess that's all we need for now in this folder, or in this mod YTT. Our next move will be to hover over this item shiny diamond, because we have an error here. And like you can see, we have two possible fixes, two possible quick fixes: fix project setup or create the class. We haven't created our class, so let's do that. So just don't do anything in here and click finish. Then we'll just name it for us, basically. So I want to take this bracket down as always. In here I want to extend it with item. Extends item. Now it basically adds the item shiny diamond inside the items. So if you go down here and search item, go up, up, up. Where is it? There we go, item. It will just add it in here. Like you can see here. You can just add it in here too, but it's much harder. I think you can add it in there. I don't even know. Okay, so now we're going to take public class item shiny diamond, couple of brackets, and then integer I. Yes. Take this and I want to return. No. Super I. If I'm right. I hope I'm right. Yeah. And the max stack size. Capital S, max stack size, and we need to have an equal and 64. Finish off with a semicolon. This is basically wait a minute, what's wrong here now? The nested type item cannot hide an enclosing type. Now, I'm sorry, you don't need class. You already made that. Or you made it for us. I'm so sorry. Public class, it's up here. No, it's only public item shiny diamond integer I. And super I don't know what the super I does. I'm sorry, but I can't explain that. The max stack size. it's self-explain. I can't even speak today. I'm sorry. It's a bad tutorial today, guys. Max stack size will be 64. It's very simple. It explains itself. Max stack size equals 64. Okay, but we're not done quite yet. Down here we need another bracket. No, I'm sorry, we don't need another bracket. We just need to have public string version, capital S, public string version. Now we need a bracket and return our version. What was our version again? Yes, it was 1.4.7. No, we should have no errors, and everything should be fine, actually. Okay, now you can see that our error up here disappeared. Then we are actually ready to load it in game, but we can't find it. We have not made an OR for it, or we have not made any monsters able to drop it. We will do that later on. We will actually make our own monster. But for us to actually get our item now, we need to set it inside the creative tabs. And I do not remember this that good, so set creative tab, and here it is. Cool. Set creative tabs dot. I'm so sorry, I remember it now. Set creative tabs dot. Here we have the dot, and here we can choose all tabs. So my shiny diamond will be inside the materials, since it is a material. So tab materials, and finish up with a semicolon. Now we should have no errors in any of our classes. Now hit file and get down to save. Looks like we have an error. What is the error? Error. I'm saying it weird. Okay, let's just try to run the game. Yeah, sometimes the Eclipse fucks up, so don't always trust it. If you have any errors that you're not supposed to have, you don't think it's an error, just try to run the game and everything will be fine. No. Ah, yes, of course. It can't find the items.esd, the SD.png that we created. We haven't created it. I have already created it though. It's inside YouTube mod, bin, Minecraft, items. This is GD. I want to rename it to SD. If you want to use my shiny diamond thing, or my texture, I will have a download link below. Yeah. I will show you how to create this, but that will be in another episode. I'm sorry, I don't have the time today. So we need to copy this. Once you put your item in here, go back to your YouTube mod or whatever you called it, back into your Eclipse client bin items, and you see I have it here too. You need to make, and you can just delete this. You need to make a new items folder inside the Eclipse client and bin, as well as the bin folder. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. If not, just tell me in the comments below and I will get myself together. God damn it. Okay, so now we can run a game, hopefully without errors. No errors, it works fine. So, it's single player. We'll create a new world. Creative. Oh, spawn inside a 3. Okay, so if we now go into our materials folder, we can see that we have our shiny diamond. We can't really use it for anything yet. It's just here. Our shiny diamond is here, but we can't use it. Oh. What just happened? I just tried to throw it. Oh god. Oh, what an error code. I don't have time to read this. Okay, I don't know what that was. I will look into that. But this is then basically how you can make your own item. I will have all my codes in the description below. So you can just copy it and everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I hope you didn't hate my tutorial too much today, guys. I will upload a much better one tomorrow, because then I have time to prepare for it. Today I wasn't prepared at all. I'm sorry for that, guys. But I felt like you guys deserved a tutorial anyway, no matter how I felt. So, because it has been such a long time I made a tutorial. So, I don't want to disappoint you guys. I hope this helped you out a bit, and I will continue on with episode 3 tomorrow, hopefully. And, yeah. Please, leave a like if you did like my video. I don't think this one is going that far. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys in episode 3. Take care.